Hello, it's me, your good friend, Miss L. I'm here to talk to you about acting techniques. Now, there are many acting techniques in the world. Countless. A bajillion, basically. I do not claim to know about all of them. I do not even claim to know the best ones or if there is such a thing as a best acting technique, no matter how many my college acting professors and directors tried to convince me of. Like pretty much everything with acting, there is no one right answer. It mostly depends on how your brain works and what makes sense to you as a way to think about your character and your performance. That said, I'm here today to talk to you about one method of acting that I like to use, especially in the classroom. It's kind of a mix of a couple different larger ideas about acting distilled into a simple technique for beginners. I call it the GOAT method. There are 4 pieces: the goal, the obstacle, the anticipation, and the tactics. G-O-A-T. GOAT. In this video, I'm going to define each of these parts and what they mean and how they fit together before we take a deeper dive into each portion in later videos. The first is, unsurprisingly, the most important: the goal. You have to figure out what your character wants. What is it they're trying to do or to get in the course of the story? Do they want to be king? Do they want to find a way back to their home? Do they want love or money or the perfect sweet 16? The character's goal should drive their actions for the whole play. Next is the obstacle. You must identify what is preventing your character from achieving their goal. What is getting in the way? Is it a meddling kid ruining their scheme? Is their true love the member of a rival gang? Maybe it's poverty or a lack of confidence. Often there are several obstacles to overcome, usually related, but there is always at least one thing preventing the character from reaching their goal. Anticipation. What does the character imagine will happen when they reach their goal? Basically, why do they want it? What happens if they get it? Will it make them happy, or save their life, or make the world a better place? So, will finding the pirate's treasure mean finally settling down in a cottage by the sea? Or is it the way to fund the next big adventure? The character's anticipation is what they expect if they are successful. Last, we have tactics. This has to do with the character's action in pursuit of the goal. What is their plan? How far will they go? What do they do to overcome the obstacles and reach the goal? Do they risk their life in a dangerous act? Do they devote all their time and energy to training? Do they commit murder? Generally, the greater the anticipation, the more drastic the tactics. Before we finish for the day, let's look at one example. Let's take the story of a classic character, Ariel from The Little Mermaid. She tells us her goal in her big song. She wants to be part of the human world. The obstacle is also clear. She's a mermaid and she can't go up on land. Her anticipation is probably up for interpretation, but she seems to believe that if she's a human, she'll be able to be her own person independent from her father, and or she'll get to be with her true love. This goal to be a human drives her tactics, making a deal with the sea witch Ursula and then trying to woo Prince Eric into kissing her so that she can stay that way. Ariel's goal motivates all her actions throughout the story. Everything she does can be traced back to her desire to be human. So, if you're playing Ariel, you have to understand that goal, why she wants it, why she can't have it, and what she's going to do to get it. You gotta understand the GOAT. Goal, obstacle, anticipation, tactics. GOAT. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. But I guess you were kind of required by class. But thanks anyway. Love you. Bye.